Hello, everyone, I am Chuang. Let's draw the head of Yangchuanosaurus. This time, we'll draw the head of Yangchuanosaurus, tilted upward with an open mouth. When drawing, we should first pay attention to the shape changes of its head, and all these changes should be presented when we compose the picture. Viewed from the side, Yangchuanosaurus is an animal with a relatively tall and round head, but when it raises its head, and we look at it from below, its head looks slightly narrower. When drawing, we should consider many detailed partial occlusions between the front and back parts. Before drawing, we should consider which part to draw first, and which part next. For example, when it opens its mouth with its teeth exposed, the lip will block the teeth on this side, these teeth will block the teeth on the other side, and the lip on the other side comes last. There is a tongue in the middle, and it will block the teeth and lip on the other side. So when drawing, we should pay attention to the drawing sequence, the lip and the teeth near us, the tongue, and the teeth and lip on the farther side. Now, let's draw the head of Yangchuanosaurus. We start with its upper lip, which is an S-shaped line, and draw its relatively square and pointed nose. Then comes the top of its head, which becomes very thick from the part above the nose. It had two sets of keratin, forming a large structure, shaped like two large waves. The front wave is longer and the rear one is more bulging. It had a large bump above its eye. The back of the head slopes downward. In front of its eyes, we can draw thick keratinous structures. Next, we draw the nostril, followed by the eye. Make the eye smaller and add some wrinkles around it. The eye can be drawn in an oval shape, with the corner pointing downward to make this animal look more majestic. Draw some folds in the area where the keratin meets the skin. At the antipodal fenestra, we can draw some oblique lines, which will help us shape the sense of volume of its surface. Then, slightly show the three-dimensionality of the jugal bone. Then, we outline its lower lip by drawing a curved line like this. We can draw a little bit of the upper teeth. Because they are blocked by the upper lip, only a bit of the tooth tips on this side can be exposed when viewed from the outside. The teeth on the other side can be drawn longer. Then, draw the boundary between the teeth and the gums. Now, let's complete the upper lip. Through these tooth slits, we can see the inner upper lip. Then, we draw the muscles at the corner of its mouth. Before drawing the lower teeth, draw the gums first. Draw the lower teeth at this position of the gums. The middle ones are larger, and the farther back they are, the smaller they can be. Then, we complete the gums. Now, draw its tongue as it will partially block the teeth on the other side. Then, draw the teeth on the other side. And complete its lower lip. This position is for the muscle behind the mouth. Then, draw the lower jaw. Starting from this muscle, the lower jaw becomes broader and thicker. What comes after is the back of its skull. Then, draw its ear. We can slightly show a small section of its neck, connect a group of small muscles at this position, and start from the top of the head to draw its stout neck. The throat can be drawn larger. Outline the muscles behind the ear diagonally downward. Then, draw some folds in the areas where the neck often moves. Now, let's get back to add some details. Draw some common wear marks on the keratinous structures, as well as some growth cracks, to represent the hardness and thickness of the keratin. Then, let's draw the scales on its mouth. First, draw a circle of larger scales around the mouth. When drawing the scales, we can assume that the sun shines from the left. We only draw the right half of them instead of the entire square or hexagonal shape to show the three-dimensional effects simultaneously. These scales will get smaller like this, and slowly be replaced with rows of dots. In this location are some wrinkles on its skin. Then, we draw soft skin in the anteorbital fenestra. We can adopt the same manner to draw the scales on the lower lip. Imagine that the scale is a square bulge. When the sun shines from the left, dark parts will appear on the right side and below, forming shadows. We can add some small strokes on the lower right side of the lower jaw to create a sense of volume. An opening at this location in the masseter muscle accommodates its jaw muscles when its mouth is closed. Then, let's draw some large scales behind the eyes to make the eye sockets look stronger. Starting from the top of the head, draw a series of spikes along the neck towards the back. Draw some shadows inside the mouth to make it look more three-dimensional. And we do the same for its tongue, but only draw a little bit. In the mouth, we can use shadows to set off the teeth more clearly, while also representing a sense of volume and space. Good, like this, we've finished drawing the head of Yangchuanosaurus.